What's up, YouTube? Look at me. There, the border. I got a new green screen. I'm still waiting. This is so much better than I had before. I am very happy. I'll also be happy to see Andrew with an actual working mic. Let's get into this. For those who are just kind of randomly tuned in, my friend and I kind of challenge each other to play games, and then we do live plays, and then we react to each other. So he's reacting to me playing Dark Souls. I'm reacting to him playing Resident Evil 7. So, in case you know. I turn him up a bit because it looks like his audio is a little. Well, let's see what his actual audio. I like his transition.
All right, boys, we are out here. This should be much different now that my microphone is actually working.
His camera is so much better. It's really a shame his mic was dead for the last one too.
In case anyone decides to pop in, let's get that rolling out here, boys.
He did so well. I was shocked he did as well as he did in the Jack fight. That Jack fight is not easy. Definitely a better shot than me.
Changed the USB port my interface was plugged into, and it changed it from line in 4 to line in 5.
Turn up my lighting a bit.
And all I had to do was like from a drop-down box to pick line in 5, and I didn't do it. So the whole hour is just fucking silence.
One of the best hours of the game.
You can hear the game audio, which is probably better, but
no.
Just
I wanted to hear you
muted the entire time. So embarrassing.
Heartbreaker.
So to summarize, I guess what I was saying last time I was playing is that this is a family with some issues.
Fair.
This is a family with a few problems.
Yep.
They got some complications, and they have some adversities to overcome.
Fair.
That's probably number one.
I think
Jack
that's
is your
most of the
standard
problem.
maniac. I think your standard like aggression, strong villain who's unreasonable, who has to die. There's no redeeming Jack. Marguerite is his wife. Same, but she's a bit more on the even crazier side. It seems to me like a seething craziness.
I'm trying not to give Andrew
a delusion type thing where she's just maybe not as aggressive but just as crazy. Lucas, I can't wait to kill Lucas. I can't wait to stomp Lucas's mouth and teabag him repeatedly. I want to cut his other arm off and beat him with it.
Lucas is the most
very upsetting.
You'll hate him. Stand.
Who's the one that calls?
Zoe.
Eve? Is that her name?
Zoe.
Oh, what's her name now? No, it's not Eve, is it? The girl who calls me on the phone anyway. She's fucking sus. I'm highly suspicious.
She's the most complicated of all of them.
It's not Eve.
My audio is having problems.
Anyway, we'll see in a second. She's suspect. She has ulterior motives. Don't like her.
Adjusting my mic. That's better. Ooh, a little loud.
If I never heard from her again, that'd be okay.
No, you're gonna need to work with her one way or the other.
For me, anyway, is
Maya?
E001, the old lady in the wheelchair. I feel like she's
wow.
going to be the top
I
enemy.
did not notice her at all.
Into like,
I mean, I always found it weird. She was just sitting everywhere.
Bad person.
But I don't think I picked up that piece of paper that even showed that she was E001, or I never noted it.
She's E001. She's the progenitor. She's the first one infected. So there's something about her that's going to be my salvation. Just like they take, if I take some of her blood or something and run it through some sort of fancy machine, I find a cure or something like that. I think that she has a lot more, and I'm
not going to comment on this, but it'll be.
She looks blind, but she's always watching. So she was at the table next to me, and then randomly she showed up in the main hall or whatever, just chilling.
Andrew, you should really do a video at the end of this and react to your own statements here. It'd be very interesting.
She's disabled, so I think that she's going to be an interesting character. And who's the girl there I'm after? Mia. She's dead. I don't care. Mia's dead.
You think she's dead, or Okay.
Another character that could be interesting, we haven't met yet, is this Clancy character.
Don't
So
remember
he
a
was,
Clancy.
I found out because I'm looking through the papers where
That
Jack
that
had
is
met.
another example
I
of
saw the
Andrew being
write up
very
of when
observant.
3 people went missing on that night through the first tape I watched. Um,
I'm so
and the only
happy
one
with
that
this new
makes
green screen.
sense is the cameraman, the guy I was playing. His name was Clancy. And on a sheet of paper in the bottom of the guest house, they said he was
Jeez.
still
I
L
didn't
or
remember
living,
that.
I'm
Man,
assuming, or
Andrew,
alive.
you are sharp as
So
a
I
tack.
think that I'm going to run into him, and I think he might be someone you can trust, but not this bitch on the phone. I don't like her one bit. I don't like her at all. And
I like
Evan
how
told
this
me
story
too
plays
that I was
out.
very lucky with Jack, as it turns out.
You weren't
To
lucky, you were
find the
smart.
keys and to figure it
You
out so quickly.
no, you just I was an
think
idiot. I
if it is an element
Ganondorfed
of
it.
luck, 100%. I would say probably 80% luck.
No.
20% of it is realizing that there is no fighting in the game, like
Yeah.
straight up aggression, charging at somebody with a pocket knife and slashing. I don't think that's ever going to work.
Unless you're like a stupid good player,
I
because some
think
people
there's
can
going
do
to be
that.
cases where even on the boss fights where the guns won't even be effective. It's all about finding something to help you.
No.
So when I couldn't start
No,
the car,
some of them are
and I
more
did a
straight
circle,
up.
he pulled me out a window. I did a circle around.
Some of them are that
I
you
just
definitely
had
want
to
to
look over and see that key.
keep your eyes
And
open
that
for
was the whole
sure.
difference.
But sometimes you do just
Anyway,
have to
we're back at
shoot
it.
weak points.
Yeah, but whoever that girl is, I don't trust her one bit.
Zoe. Well, it's interesting though because you can see through some of the material in the game that her family doesn't trust her either. So
no, that's not a normal looking hand, is it?
better resolution than
And
mine.
I think too that
Doesn't talk much about Ethan.
Jack is. We're not done with Jack, obviously. I mean, clearly, Jack's still alive. But I think it's going to be one of those things. Oh, there's another one of those things. And Evan told me I'm not allowed to shoot it. I got to stab him.
Never shoot those ammo. There we go.
I didn't see that a bunch of times. Did I miss other ones, I wonder?
You
Not in this
did.
room, but did I miss other ones in general?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably just an achievement. I wouldn't waste your time on them.
Whoever this girl is.
Zoe.
It's just Dalton's now, right?
Probably Dalton, yeah. Zoe only pops up on the phone when it's imperative to the plot, it seems.
What was her name? It wasn't Eve.
Zoe.
Can we see his arm? Yeah, this staple thing is really funny. That's so funny to me. So where we are now, we're in the main
Andrew's a
hall,
nurse, so he has.
I need to find the 3 dogs' heads.
Right.
They really stink.
Right. He got
Why would Eve do
one
it?
already.
Who cares? I need to find 3 dogs' heads. I found one.
Right.
I've also found the serpent room and the.
What about the big
scorpion room,
milestone of
which
this
I
place?
assume
I remember that
will
this
have
part of the
heads
game
in
is
them.
pretty low key. There's not a lot here.
What else have I found? I found tape, Mia's tape. We got to do that this time. And I'm
Right.
interested to know more about this Evelyn character. Is it Evelyn's her name, or Evangeline, or is it this one? No, Lucas. I love that caption. I don't know him, but I feel like he's an asshole. Absolutely, Lucas has got to go.
Lucas is a prick.
And that's them. There's Jack and Madeline. Is that her? Is that
That's
Evelyn?
Zoe. No, that's Zoe.
I've seen her around a couple of times. She has a boot somewhere with her name written on it.
Right.
I'm going to switch back to the gun. She also has a...
After the whole story played out, I never really understood Zoe.
feels
so.
like things didn't go well with her, obviously.
I don't think
She's a bit
anything
of an
went
outcast in
went
this group
well.
of outcasts, so
That's a fair
I need to
assessment.
learn more about her. Jack did make me jump one time. I will admit that. When he...
Mia made you jump one time too.
And he was burnt and came back alive and put the gun in his mouth. That I was like, oh. But so far, that's the first big scare. I think.
No, if you go back, you jumped.
So this place is great with
Either when she
puzzles.
popped up off the
Let's check out
ground,
and see what we have here.
because I was like, wow, he didn't jump at all, and then I played it back, and I'm like, yeah,
That makes
you
sense
did
how
one of
that
those. Not
goes.
like obvious, but you definitely reacted.
Pendulum taken from the clock. The word living room is written on it, and Mia's tape. The word
Pretty straightforward. Bring up your map. Look for the word living room. This is not a hard puzzle.
So I don't know. Should we open this one? Let's open the scorpion one. Oh, it's locked. It's
You need
locked,
scorpion key.
and I need a pick or a key. Okay, so I can't even go in there. So that's simple.
Picks are only for item
We also
areas.
need to find this bird.
Yep. It was kind of cool. I didn't realize you could try other things on there because you tried like putting the coin, which was kind of cool. I didn't even think to do
So
that.
we need to find a bird that fits that shadow.
Correct.
Also, at some point, there's going to be another shadow behind me. It's going to freak me out. I know that already. That's easy peasy.
Shocking what I don't remember about this game when I just played it in the summer.
That's where I came in. There's a shotgun. There's another shotgun upstairs in a room. I don't feel like this is easy to get this shotgun. Okay, it is. It's that easy to get the shotgun. But I also triggered something. A door.
You locked yourself in the room.
I gotta put it back. Is that the idea?
You getting? It's a weighted one.
Interesting. Interesting. What else is in this room? More bird imagery. And can I give you something else?
Not what you have there.
Fit? So only shotgun's gonna fit, isn't it?
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
My lighting's dying.
that one actually. I'd rather than hang the ammo I have now. So that's interesting. Interesting. So I can touch it, but I can't use it. Very good. Now, last time we went up the other staircase. This time we'll go up this staircase. I see. She's over there just chilling.
It's funny, my face cam wouldn't look that bad if it wasn't in comparison to how freaking good Andrew's is.
That's a football.
Sets a high bar.
Evelyn, yeah. They don't like her. Something happened there. Anything up here? No. Yeah, this lady here, she has something going on. And interesting,
Sus.
when I take my gun out, I can't aim it at her. So even if I wanted to, I don't think I can kill her. See how this connects?
Never tried it. I think
So it makes me think that she's definitely part of something here.
she's part of the family.
I was able to get the pendulum out of this one. The one downstairs, but not this one. Okay. I like one element I like is they do random creaks to try to freak you out. I think that's kind of cool. So that one's locked too. Okay, lots of locks and keys.
Yep.
And we saw what's her face down here, right?
This is probably not going to be the most exciting part of the game.
Madeline, is it?
I find until you get out of this part of the house and get into the main area, then it gets interesting again.
And we went into a room where we saw another room that had a shotgun in it. I needed a lockpick for that one too.
I think you might need the scorpion key for that one, the other shotgun.
Lots of keys needed. That goes back downstairs. That's where I saved. I dropped back down there.
As you would.
So, this is the bathroom, right? Yeah. I think we did a pretty good job exploring this.
But did you get what's in the water? Is there
Maybe
something in the
not,
water?
Maybe not. Maybe we didn't do a good job. Wooden statue. Okay.
I think I remember what happens here.
God knows what indeed. Let's have a little sneaky, cheeky look at that statue.
If I recall correctly, Andrew may jump here.
That's the bird I need to put into painting. Okay. His shadow will be the bird, right? I just gotta turn it the right way. Line it up. That's something.
Yes, it is.
Oh, an objective is get the shotgun. Okay, that's why they're teasing me with it.
It's a side objective.
Maybe I get like a replica shotgun I can put in there or something. Oh yeah, there he is again. Yep.
Heck of a thing, ain't it? Sure shit beats the hell out of dying. My little girl is...
Sorry.
Wouldn't waste the bullets on him. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no point in trying to beat
Nope.
him here, is there?
You just leg it, close the door behind you, and take off. Don't. I wouldn't. Don't waste the bullets. But Jack is... He's only, I think if you keep shooting him, he'll give off. But I think if you go downstairs, he just leave you alone. No, get away from him, Andrew. Get away. Get away. Run. Leg it. Yeah, I think he even tells you at some points guns ain't gonna do much. Huh.
For good measure,
Interestingly enough, the way I did this is I just took off running.
but easy clap. GG's. Easy game.
Yeah, for now. I think if you go downstairs, he effectively despawns and he just leaves you alone until much later. So I think I played a little game of cat and mouse around the bathtub, went out the door, closed the door behind me, and just tore off and headed downstairs. And then he paced around up top, but he wouldn't come down the stairs. Apparently in the harder difficulties, he will actually chase you everywhere. So, but yeah, I think I saved some handgun ammo there. Because, like, generally speaking, jack and handguns are a little bit like, you know, a brick wall and snowballs. Something written inside of that? Or? It's not important. It's not a key item. You got the bird. You know where to go.
Football. It's fool's ball.
If I recall correctly, that room's got a lot of good stuff in it.
So she's in there at that.
Yeah.
Reloaded, right? Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried this door, have I? Oh, I have, yeah.
You've been in here.
So, it's now the time to do the Mia tape, I guess?
You can. I don't remember what you get from that. Yeah, that unlocks a whole bunch of new areas. Like I said, this area is all exploring. But do you have to go to the basement before... Oh, you have to go to the basement before you leave. That's going to be the next real milestone. God, I hated the basement. Basement's not a good scene, man. Not a good scene.
Is it a bit dark, the capture?
No, your face cam is perfect. I hate you.
If you find this, I know I can't expect anything from you. Not after what happened. After what I did. But I just want you to know that wasn't me. I don't know what happened. There's so much that you need to know.
There you are! You gave us quite a scare, young lady.
Oh yeah, you're playing this through Mia's eyes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm her now.
Catch me again.
She's going pretty slow. I'm gonna miss some fucking bobblehead or something now. You watch. She can't do anything besides defend herself. I guess I'm just meant to go in, right?
I don't remember if there's anything in this video. I think it might have just been the first one.
Can you hustle up a little bit there, sweetheart?
So yeah, in hindsight, in the first one, I kind of led Andrew astray a little bit. The second the video starts, you look straight down. There's a lockpick at your feet. You go into the kitchen. You unlock using the lockpick. I don't remember what you find, but then when you go back to the real world, since that happened in the past, the drawer's open. You find the other antique key. So Andrew just needs to know that he won't have enough antique keys to open all the bird cages, so he's going to have to pick whatever two he wants.
So was it some sort of a super kit or something? Mr. TNA or something like that?
This place actually is pretty scary. This whole house is nasty.
Can you guys even see anything? Oh, now it's completely dark.
It's like the old house.
About face. So fucking dark, dude.
This house is darker than the other one. The other one was pretty dark.
Let me guess I'm gonna miss something here too, right?
Oh, you don't want her to see you. Hide. Need to hide.
Get back to your room right now!
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Margaret touches you, you're dead. I mean, you're not really dead, obviously, but that's how you, you gotta just break line of sight with her all the time.
And is there a hide button? Oh, crouch. Yeah, it's a crouch. Okay, I forgot
Yeah.
that.
Good lesson for when you run into Marguerite.
I am sick and tired. Sick and tired.
Do not fight Marguerite until you absolutely have to. And you'll know when it's time to fight.
I don't think this is the spot.
What have I done to deserve this except open my home?
I'm gonna fail again.
Sometimes she like turns around.
Yeah, she's gonna find me right here.
think
don't understand you at all. This is
I think if she's in one area, you just know that you go the other way type of thing. And sometimes like you kind of slow check the doors. So you don't just like barge into her.
Got an old Marguerite here yet, are
You are not.
This house
Oh,
has
is that the
seen
duck?
more than you can imagine.
Oh, guys, that's a bit on the nose. You don't gotta tell me that.
Just don't understand? Or is it that you just don't care?
Oh, what can I hide behind here?
You can go hide in that shack.
The door, maybe? Flamethrower?
I know you and Zoe are plotting. I know you were secret.
She's coming.
Spray painter.
I don't know
She's
what you
coming.
wanna do with that boy, Ethan.
Fortunately, Marguerite is not like a thorough checker. Right. And she never looks out a window.
The worst hide and seek champion in the world.
Yeah, she's bad.
She's come back over here, is she?
No, don't come over here.
Mia and Andrew finally agree on something. You can hear like the heartbeat. Boom, boom.
Jump scare incoming. I'm gonna think she's gone. She's gonna be like, boo.
Good thing is she's carrying the lantern, so it's kind of easy to. It's almost like the like in a Metal Gear game, you can see the cone of their vision. It's like if you're in the lamplight, you're screwed. Also, her hearing's not great. You can be shuffling around, and she doesn't seem to notice at all.
I'll feed you to my babies and fertilize the garden with what was left.
Her babies are.
Spray this bitch in the face with this paint gun thing.
We open our home. We open our hearts. And what do you do?
Definitely not meant to be hidden this long.
No, you're trying to progress through the house, and just kind of constantly keep ducking Marguerite. It's like out in the area with the open water in the middle of the building, I believe.
Oh, so it can be a spider or a bird. I see.
No. Wrong tree.
Oh, come on, guys. That's pretty close.
It's already open.
That's pretty close.
When you
That's
do the
pretty
actual
right.
puzzle, it'll open. When you get close like that, it'll go off. You have it.
These Capcom motherfuckers, man.
You don't actually do the puzzle in this video, I don't believe. But that puzzle will come in later, and you'll be well practiced.
I spin it around or something? What the fuck?
No, that'll be upside down. Wrong tree. We're barking up the wrong tree. I mean, I'm sure I did plenty of that too in my playthrough.
There's no way
I
to
had the
find out.
lens of, hindsight.
You're fucking around playing shadow games.
So stop.
So it's a bird and a spider, eh?
I don't see the bird. Back to the whole Rorschach test. No. It's already
Oh, there's
open.
an OK button. That might help if I press the OK button.
Oh. Oh, it does open in this case.
Oh, so that's
Silly me.
Door. Cool. Cool.
So yeah, you'll do it again in the main
You
game.
shouldn't go through that tight space. I don't know if you guys can even see anything on stream. I have to turn the brightness up on this, eh?
It's hard to see, but it's hard to see in the game too.
Video. See if you guys can even see anything or not. This is really dark.
It's funny because actually, when I'm looking at my stream or my recording, it's even darker. So
In there should be seen. I missed it anyway.
there we go. Yeah, this is the place with the water.
Back
You don't
here.
don't have too far to go.
She loves you. She wants us to be a family, goddammit. You. All you have to do is accept her fucking gift.
There's a bunch of times too, like it sounds like she sees you, but she doesn't. I found that really trippy.
Which side? She gonna go on the other side?
We love you! Why can't you see that? Embrace us!
No, I don't think I will.
There are unknowns here, and you are not paying fucking attention!
A little Rumsfeld for you.
I was just looking for coins and shit.
No! You don't fucking try to escape your share of the flame! There's no way out of there, Missy!
Oh, well.
Where do you think you're going? Ethan, please help me. Ethan, help.
Yeah, no, that's not very good. Ethan's out of this motherfucker.
If it was Andrew's Ethan, he'd be long gone.
I hate stealthy stuff. Oh,
What did they do to you, Mia?
he's back up and at it, is he? Yeah, okay. So,
All those poor wasted gunshots.
probably best not to engage him, really.
Correct.
Try to hurry on back and
Unfortunately, you're kind of stealthing now because you don't want to run into old Jackie boy.
now that she's gone, is there anything here I can see now?
Don't recall.
Close that door again, guys.
Yeah.
Shut her one time. No.
You just really... I think actually if you stayed downstairs... Maybe I'm misremembering this as well, but yeah, I'm pretty sure if you stayed downstairs, Jack doesn't come down. He's mostly run into him upstairs. Yeah, it's about close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll give you the mulligan.
I like how everything else is kind of explained with science, just like it's a virus, it mutates everything, whereas this is just magic. That's just straight magic. Exactly.
Right.
That shit.
I mean, theoretically, that is scientifically possible. You would just need to have a photo sensor.
Now, if you think Jack's not in here, or Evelyn, or whoever,
No, I think you're okay.
Madeline.
I think right now it's just going to mostly mess with your fear of the unknown. Yellow tape.
Now, jump scare incoming.
Nope.
But I think Evan said anything with yellow tape is destroyable.
With a knife.
Ooh.
Psychostimulants. Very handy.
Find items.
Here's how to exploit psychostimulants, Andrew. Save the game.
Oh, stimulants are gonna be that thing where like
Pop the psychostimulants. Run around the area and find out all the stuff you missed. Reload your save. That way you don't actually use the psychostimulants, but then you know, because psychostimulants point out anything that you didn't collect. So that's something I used to exploit all the time.
Everything mixed together.
Especially you go to a new area, you don't really know where stuff is.
Casserole here and a bunch of beers.
Go to that area, pop the psychostimulants, kind of mark out where everything is, reload, and save your psychostimulants. Not that they're that rare, but it's a good way to save them. And I think you might be able to break the psychostimulants down later as well.
I'll get used to the menuing eventually.
He hasn't ran into getting screwed by the inventory system yet, but that will happen.
No, okay, that's a desk pop.
Desk pop.
Another lock with three-headed raven, two-headed. Guys, you could have gone for the third head. Ooh, flamethrower, bazooka.
Yeah, grenade launcher, which you're really going to need. So you got to get your butt in there at some point, but that's not going to be till much later. But just remember that that room exists.
Pretty cool would be a flashlight.
Strangely, one of those things you don't have.
Copper thing up here. Yeah, okay.
I think that this might be locked. Yeah, you need a lockpick for that. Most of the times, the stuff that's locked with a lockpick has something good in it. Like, they'll have a full first aid kit thing, you know, like the bottle. or they'll have shotgun ammo.
Maggots and shit.
Very,
Guts.
very rarely will they have just like handgun or ammo or anything. They're usually pretty good. It's sticky. It's a sticky mess. Got powder. That's good to have. Anything that can potentially give you more ammo is good to have.
What's that? What's on the thing? Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get the antique coins. I know that already because I missed the first one.
No, you just can't get everything. But antique coins are still...
Probably not likely, if I'm being honest.
Me either. I did have no desire to play through it a second time because really it's about the story.
Do I just not see them or something?
Very rare. Lockpicks are... I think there's about enough lockpicks for the locked things in the game.
Lots of black stuff.
Yep. You can't even barely see this on my screen. You don't shoot him in the body. We are Venom. Join us, Eddie.
This guy seems like someone you should be fighting.
You should, yeah. I mean, you can avoid them, but they're, don't let them get close. That's when they really hurt.
Or you just blow his head off. You can heal or you blow his head off. How many souls did he give me?
Yeah, you definitely,
Level up.
if it's an area you're going to have to traverse a lot, you definitely want to kill them.
Not like him, I felt like you're supposed to fight like
Yep.
that. I don't think there's a way around him.
The way to fight these guys, and you'll do better at this than I did, is you got to pop them in the face, and then they flail around, make it real difficult to shoot, wait for their head to kind of center up again, pop them in the face again,
Really?
and usually as long as you pop them in the face, they stagger, and then you take advantage of that stagger to create your space. Don't shoot wildly because they can take a lot of shots to the body, but I think the low level ones like that can, off the top of my head, I think they can take 3 shots to the face.
I don't think you can break these, but let's give it a go. No, you can't.
Worth a try if it's your knife.
On them? No, okay. Go back to the gun.
I mean, if you're really good, I think you can kill those black things with your knife, but I never bothered. Those were always like just working on my headshot accuracy. It's really frustrating though, because a lot of things you shoot,
I've seen that
they
before.
move their head around a lot, so it's tempting to just shoot them in the body. But you gotta shoot them in the head. I mean, you don't have to shoot them in the head, but I think it's like 8 shots to the body and 3 to the head.
Okay. I have 8 bullets.
Not good, especially if you end up going to the basement. I don't remember when you go to the basement, but
Yeah, that's.
is it
that's
now?
right down there.
Oh man, you're gonna need... Oh man. Andrew, you're gonna want some bullets for the basement. Well, at least you got the save. I remember this. This is the point in the game where I ran out of ammo. I had second save.
Load is this button.
Fortunately I had multiple saves, and I think I ditched my main save and went back to an earlier one to conserve ammo
Not really
because
much of gunpowder, for being honest.
gunpowder
Bullets,
plus
obviously. Psychostimulants,
chem fluid, I
skeletal
think,
tape.
gives you
See
more
his tape.
ammo.
See me as tape. Put over there. The head. Am I going to get the heads anytime soon?
Nope, I would put it away. Smart. Can always get back to this when you need it.
Dear Courtney, those bastards are looking for me. Maybe this gives you a chance to escape. To escape, you have to find a relief shaped like dog heads. I saw one of them in the dissection room underground. Get it. It's the key out of here. Something's wrong with me. I must be that shit. They made me eat. I'm gonna die. I'd at least like to go out fighting. I'm gonna get... Guy has beautiful handwriting. A hold of that shotgun I saw in the rec room and make them regret what they did to me. You need to get me out of here. I love you, Courtney. Love Travis. Travis, you have beautiful penmanship.
I don't know if I read this full thing, or maybe just read one side, because I did know about the dissection room, and I went, dissection room in the basement? Oh god.
Another lock drawer. Jesus, am I missing like 100 lockpicks or something?
Nope, very rare.
Am I just not seeing lockpicks around?
This game is very much a survival horror. Ammo
Let's save.
and just resources in general At some point, you'll end up with a fair amount if you play it pretty smart, but you could screw yourself.
So I don't understand why I still have blood on my screen. Like, I'm fully healed, I think.
Does he still have blood on his screen?
Bullets. Okay.
No, I think he's okay.
So the dissection room is downstairs.
He's gonna have to hit headshots here with that little ammo.
I do not think it will be uncontested.
It will not be uncontested. I freaking hated this part. Sounds too. Would not do this in VR.
Black stuff, which is great. Definitely black stuff can reach out and grab me at some point. Just pop out a hand right across the face. It's a jump scare. That's incoming.
Slow it down, Andrew. Stop shooting the body. Stop shooting the body, Andrew. Stop shooting the body, Andrew. You're gonna run out of ammo.
Ooh, you nasty. You nasty as hell.
He is nasty as hell. Also, if he can bite your head off. Oh, that's too much ammo, Andrew. Oh my god, Andrew.
A lot of fucking bullets, though. 19 bullets.
Oh god. Let's start shooting the head.
Let's get a sit rep. Yellow.
Bad shape, Andrew. This is not good, and you're rocking one save.
Start using this guy. Oh, you can two-hand it. Stabby, stabby. I like that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I didn't know you could do a two-hander.
I mean, when you get really used to these guys, you might be able to juke them a bit. I think it throws some... Oh, this is bad. It's bad. And they hit hard up close, too. I mean, that's a good instinct to go for the guard, but if he does that forward bite, he's going to bite his head off.
Already dead.
Yeah, those guys are no joke, man. You need ammo.
Saved anyway, so... I
Shooting...
need to get better with the knife, I think.
No, you gotta just shoot them 3 times in the
You
face.
Like that one. You like that movement.
And don't fight anything you don't have to fight.
Maybe
That,
it's a movement thing. Maybe I need to move better.
yeah, but you don't really know how they attack.
I got my balls back. I got my balls back. Okay. I'm not
3
gonna waste
shots.
this. I gotta learn how to fight them with a knife.
I mean, if you can, that's good.
No two ways about that.
I didn't. But yeah, you need to learn how to kite things and
I think I need to track their movements better.
hit them in the head.
Obviously, I can grab better too. But
Yeah, your character's not very fast. And also, in close, they hit so hard.
okay.
Hit that.
It's a lot of stabs. It's a lot of stabbing.
It's 3 shots in the head. You're in a bad spot here, Andrew. Really bad. This basement scene, no joke.
Pretty slow.
If you don't get through the basement and you end up watching this, I would
I
go
don't know.
take your psychostimulants, or save, take your psychostimulants, run through everywhere you've been and see if you missed any ammo. There's a possibility you did,
ABM here.
and maybe you'll find the lockpick, which will hopefully get you more ammo, because right now you're super ammo starved. Can't shoot him in the shoulders. There you go.
I mean, it's much
One,
easier to keep one
1,
mouse.
2, 3 in the head. 1,
Almost
stagger them, step back, step back, step back. Wait for them to normalize. Boom, hit them again. Step back. Wait for them to normalize. Step back. That's the only way. And if they get right in your face, you're in a lot of trouble, because I think they have a full lethal attack. There you go. Nice shooting.
Try keyboard mouse for a while, I guess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be using controller, because you need to hit the... Oh, Andrew.
Sean is nowhere to be found.
He's going to die here. If he doesn't die, kudos to him, because this thing is just a monster. It's your first time hitting the...
Not good.
Oh, man, I feel bad. I feel bad for what he's about to go through.
Keyboard mouse is way easier. It's like not even close.
Yeah, it is.
Locked.
I didn't realize he was... Oh, that's right, he did mention that controller.
You have my key.
Oh, man.
Gunpowder. Yeah, keyboard mouse is easier for sure.
Because you got to clap those heads.
Leftmost incinerator. Three A's and a handprint. You open the door, remember? Just remember. 3 A's and a handprint. Where's your handprint?
Alright, you gotta open them in a certain order.
Oh. Is that it? Tamara has 3 A's. I didn't see that initially. I thought it was Alara and Tiara. Now it's open. Let's see what's gonna come out of here.
He's not a regular one. He's an upgraded version. I think he might be 5 headshots, and he hits hard. And you don't want to be that close to him.
Cool.
Oh, dear Lord. It's a bad scene, Andrew.
Alright.
Good dodge. Yeah, maybe just leg it, man.
Go. How do I heal, I wonder?
I don't think he despawns, though, but if he does, good for you. They will not follow you upstairs, to my knowledge. I've never seen one go upstairs. They generally tend to kite to a certain area.
With a knife.
Good on you if you do it, man. Watch out for those big attacks, though. He hits hard. Big attack. Okay, man, he's doing it. Did you get him? Oh, you got him. Good man. That's not a fight I would typically take.
Controller vibrating next to me violently. It's certainly not helping the situation. Yellow.
Good on you, man. I don't think I ever killed one of those things with a knife.
Now, what is the shortcut? And if I'm using keyboard and mouse, what is the shortcut for
Heal?
heals?
I don't remember. I think I manually healed. Did I? I don't know. It's been a while.
Like there's aim assist with the controller, but
Not with the
close.
not with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you really need to hit those headshots.
Alright, so that's that dude. A section room key.
I think he's the worst thing you run into for a little bit. I think by the time you run
So I
into
thought I
more
know
of those.
Lara and William was what I was thinking. But obviously that was quite incorrect.
Weird for
Go
this.
both. Okay.
I think I did run out of ammo down here as well.
Other side. Very good.
I think he does have.
Whole lot of black going on down here.
There's a couple of. There's at least one guy in here.
Black.com.
There you go. He can make.
Oh, there's herbs down there too.
He can make his own. I think he needs, like, if he's going to use the knife, he needs to go in. Nice. Wow.
Down, bud.
Andrew's got that knife game on point. Good thing is he's hitting the face, so it won't take too many.
These guys are trash. Trash gamers.
They do have some heavy hitters. You can make more medkits now. More importantly, you can make more ammo. It's like I said, chem fluid gunpowder. Chem fluid gunpowder for handgun bullets.
Using these, but whatever.
Strong chem fluid and gunpowder for enhanced handgun rounds, which are good stuff. I think enhanced handgun rounds from the right gun will one-shot one of these guys in the face, if I remember. Then they're a lot less scary, obviously. But Andrew's not really afraid anyway, because apparently he'll just, like, Jason Voorhees the crap out of him. Yep.
You know what? No.
Andrew's got no time for kiting. Or the gun. Andrew's the scariest thing in this basement. I can't even see what he's hitting, but apparently he's hitting it. Andrew even get hit? Is there more than one? I can't even tell what's going on. It's literally just a black screen. Oh, there's the face. Jeez. It's almost like they're jamming each other in the doorway. It's actually working pretty well.
Trash. Trash enemies.
Good thing is there's Good thing is there's no fatigue in Resident Evil. Oh, yeah. They loll their heads around a lot. I think that's by design. It just makes it really hard to shoot him in the head. Back to the knife we go. You did. You're getting pretty good at it. But they're in close
Do you
attacks.
think I need to do melee though? I think I should start saving up on the.
No, actually, this is one of the areas I would use my
I think
ammo.
I need to get better with the melee weapons.
No, because the pocket knife is hot garbage, and you won't have a decent
I need to get
melee
the
weapon
defense
until
with
a
defense again.
fair amount later. Oh,
What's defense around here?
so I would spend your time learning more of their head movement and getting used to popping them right in the face. Because there is that moment where it's really hard to hit them in the head. After you hit them in the head, it's super hard to do a follow-up. They basically just flail. It's like boxing. They will not keep their head on the center line, though. Especially as they're coming up. No. That is not the jam. There we go.
Dude, you can guard every now and again.
The only problem is for the guard to be useful, you need to be pretty close to them, and their close attacks are heavier than what they do at range. The swipe at range, I don't think it's as powerful as the bite. The bite is what really hurts.
Forgot about him.
I think it's random whether or not they do the... I think if you're going to fight them with melee, you need to rotate.
Seems to be just kind of move around.
Yeah, you need to wait for the big overhand swing, and then you kind of circle and hit them. I mean, I'm saying that. I just shot them in the face.
It was the last one and the one with the hand.
Shoot them in the face. Lock them into their stagger animation. Take about 2-3 steps back. They'll flail forward about 2 steps, and you got about 1 step with a steady head to shoot them in the face again. Back up 3, let them stagger 2, head. 3 shots, dead. That's smart, actually getting in the early melees, but I would give up as soon as he's partially up, because this guy hits too hard.
That guy got better tracking.
He's got a big blade weapon, and it's really easy for him to hit you. The other ones, they can miss.
Come on, stuck. Maybe he's different. Maybe he actually does need the.
If you're going to shoot someone, he's the one to shoot. You don't even run into too many of those guys. He's one of the first ones that you, yes, you shouldn't have shot those bobbleheads. That's what I mean. Every round of ammo.
It's really slow, though.
The other problem is Ethan is just a tank. Like he doesn't handle like a fighter, that's for sure. He got hit with a big attack there. You can see how much blood went onto the screen. Yeah, this basement section is just... She's a harsh mistress. Well, he might have been going for a bite there. I think Andrew might have got lucky.
Can't wait to get a good melee weapon, though. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? The game is not very generous with those. Nice, good block, good block. I'm trying to remember if you time the block, if it does less damage. Good.
Not that bad.
Took a decent amount of damage. Yeah, you're in the red.
Going to the fucking heels, though. My God.
Yeah, it's going to dwindle you on resources.
I'm going to get frustrated.
I think you should set yourself a goal, stab him 4 times, and then get out that doorway. Wait for him to walk out, shoot the side of his head profile, where it's nice and easy. Okay, use the hallway. There you go. Hallway, though. Don't back up straight. Yeah, if you went to your right, you'd have to round the corner. It would slow him down a ton. He's going for a big attack. Those hurt, man. You got him? Oh, wow. Oh, you didn't. He's going to kill you with the next hit. Oh, good block. The other problem is, too, when that guy's getting shot, he guards. He actually puts up his big claw thing.
It doesn't block all the way. Yeah, I knew that.
It's just too heavy of an attack. I mean, it'll negate some of the damage, but man, this basement scene, man, this is painful. If you're going to give up the game, this would probably be where. After you get through there, you'll get a bit of a reprieve.
There's no other.
Not that there aren't other annoying parts, but this is the one that stuck with me as being this, and actually the Jack.
A bit more range would be nice.
Wouldn't it though?
Maybe I need to get better at blocking and knowing their move set.
Knowing their movement.
Attacks like picking spots. That's really the answer.
We'll see where he gets to. I basically just came to the conclusion that ammo is ridiculously valuable, and
I see.
pick every single shot. I'd be kicking myself every time I missed a shot. I'm just like, ah.
You know?
It's like missing a shot was like dying.
My handgun ammo either, right?
Good. Back up. I think that was actually a chest shot, because otherwise he would have staggered.
That's 4 shots though.
That's pretty good, actually. I think the first one was chest, and the other 3 were head.
Not even really that bad.
Need to kite more. It's 2, I think. Yeah, there you go. Make him round the corner. He'll do it slow, and you'll get a nice shot on his head. There you go. Boom. Perfect. Exactly like that. Every time. 1, back up. 2, back up. Finish him.
Maybe it's better. I don't know.
Yes. You should never shoot more than 3 times against those guys. This guy, I think he's 5.
Oh, there's stuff I need here. Anything in here for me?
Good idea to look, because there is actually a lot of stuff hidden low in the game. Especially on shelves and things like that. Stabbing this guy as he comes out is really smart. I never thought about that. Because you might actually get the equivalent of 1 headshot by getting 4 stabs. But what you're doing now is too dangerous. You don't want to be in this room with him. That's good. That's good. That's good too. Good. Good. Nice. Perfect. Nice. Oh, he might be more than 5. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's a... That was good though.
Bullets.
That was a lot of bullets, but I think he takes a lot of bullets. He's played this really well so far.
So
I honestly think it's just because he's lower on ammo than he should have been at this point because of like every extra shot he took.
seems optional to workshop. It opened this for me. Is that the idea? And these guys are. This guy's full of monsters.
There's your ammo, buddy. Yes. There's your map. Okay. Think he's crested it. There you go. Now you're good. You're over the hump. You were close to being screwed, but now you're okay. Just can't waste this ammo.
Okay. Second room. Let's go.
Think you get jump scared here.
So. Oh, this is the way out. Okay, I see. So the
You could go back and save at this point.
the battle does matter a little bit. How good you are at shooting.
Yo, 100%. Matters a ton. It's going to be less so,
Full of monsters. I don't think I got anything out of it.
because eventually your handgun is just going to be your riffraff gun, and your shotgun is going to be your serious enemy gun, right? So it's not so big of a deal. You'll have, reasonably plentiful. There you go. Nice. One more. Run. Yep. Turn around. Wait for him to stagger towards you. Shoot him in the head.
Not like this. This is not careful with your shots at all.
That guy's probably ripe for one more. Nice. Yep.
I
That
usually
sound.
craft heals with the chems and stuff, but God, I have to
Look at
craft
what you
heals.
have. Yeah, so like I said, eventually the handgun ammo is going to be less of an issue. You'll kind of have 3 tiers. You'll have your standard handgun ammo enemies, you'll have your enhanced handgun ammo enemies, and you'll have your shotgun for like the serious
My
ones.
gunpowder upstairs. I forgot about that. So I can definitely get a heal out of this, but
There's a herb right in front of you. Nice.
how many heals do I have now? 2. Let's hang on, because I need it. I need to metal.
One. Let's see. Oh, bad luck. Bad luck. Bad luck. Okay. It's like warning you. Space to guard. Yeah, sometimes they block their face, which is really annoying. That must have counted as a neck. That's unfortunate. There it is. He's still going? Oh, look at that flail. Yeah, their head movement is so tough. Like I would not be able to play this with a controller. Why is he still alive? It must have been an enhanced one. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I wouldn't heal on yellow. Just because it...
I know, plus
No, it's... Well, he's not wrong. If he ran back and healed and saved that earlier time, he'd be a little bit more brazen right now. I think I play a little bit like this when I was playing Dark Souls. It's like I would get half health and be like, nope.
Yeah, we have the arm up that. I think. Oh yeah. Okay. Very good.
If they have the arm up,
5 bullets is making count.
yeah, if they have the arm up, you can't do jack. But usually they'll put it up, and then they'll kind of charge and drop it, and then you hit him. Oh, he's not going to have enough ammo for these guys. Oh, we're clicking dry. We're back to the knife. This is bad. And there's 2 of them. He could get hit with something real nasty now. Oh. Yeah. Okay, it's not too red yet. He's just got to hope he doesn't get hit by a big attack. It's painful, man. I actually kind of feel worse about... I was going to say, I feel worse about sending him down to this basement than he probably feels about sending me to Dark Souls. This basement is a friggin' shit show. It is so bad.
Not a bad option as long as you are picky with your shots.
Very, 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 very. You're actually doing fine. Their head movement is so random. And then the arm, there's so many ways they can come at you and you waste a shot. Like shooting them in the arm, it's like maybe a quarter of the damage of shooting them in the face. So yeah, I think what you should do is a little bit more save spamming. Like if you're having trouble here, go downstairs. You can even try killing the first guy with a knife, and if by some miracle you don't get hit, go up and save. That's going to how you're going to recover your ammo deficit. Is chip it away, one enemy at a time. Try to kill the first guy with 3 shots. If you use 4, go back, reload, kill him with 3 shots, save. Normally I wouldn't recommend being that micromanaging, but you are at an ammo deficit. You're not in the position you should be. You're playing behind the 8 ball. You got to find a way to catch up. So you're going to have to try to cheese it some way. Good.
5 bullets. Fuck, 5 bullets.
Yeah, and see the problem is...
I wish I didn't waste them on the bobbleheads.
If you... that's why I was telling you about the bobbleheads. I knew this was coming. Okay, that's all good. Now, you got time. Create space. There. Perfect. Bang. Space. He'll do all his stuff. He'll throw up his arm and move his head around. At some point, he'll lock eyes. Boom. Create space. You back. So that there's your opportunity to get your free slashes. Don't do this. Don't stand this close to him. The second he's sliding out of there, either get your stabs in and get out the door, or just get out the door. They do bad when they go around corners. They seem to get like super aggressive when they're squared up with you. If they round a turn, they kind of they slow down, and they don't really guard themselves as well. Or poor Andrew.
Obviously, I need to be choosier with my shots. And a shotgun or a better melee weapon would be pretty good.
You're not going to get one. Not at this point.
Cool game.
Sorry, man.
For sure. I think that the characters are scarier than these mobs are, though.
Yes,
Not to
these
sound
mobs get
gross
really
or whatever,
boring.
but they're basically Venom from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they're mindless or whatever. So I think I'll get used to those though.
You will.
Anyway, yeah, good episode.
So, like I kind of went over it, but he knows what he has to do. You got to learn. You got to learn their movement, and you really just have to shoot when you know you're going to get a headshot. Don't try to do it quickly. Just get your headshot. But then the biggest thing is they get hit in the head. They go into a stagger animation. They will not press forward. So that is your opportunity to make up ground. Ethan moves incredibly slowly. It's annoying how slow he moves. The only way for you to create, because you can't back up, shoot, and get away from them. They'll close the distance. Your only opportunity to create space is in the moments that they're staggered. Hit them in the head, stagger them. Once they're staggered, create the space. Let them go through their sequence of movements, their flailing, head movement, pulling the arm up. The second you get the clear shot, hit them again. That's your opportunity to back up. It should always be 1, 2, 3, dead, if at all possible. I mean, you're not going to be able to do it every single time, but each time you do that, you're going to have more spare ammo to make mistakes later. And I think where you are right now, you're in a bad place. So you really need to, I would honestly think about popping psychostimulants, run around and see what you missed for ammo, and then just reload the save if you want to save the psychostimulants. And you can do that at this save point, and you can do that back at the save point in the main part of the house, because you might have missed stuff there as well. So get as much ammo as you possibly can before you even go into the basement. And then if you still are having trouble with the ammo loading, you need to do an enemy at a time. Go back, save spam, get through this point, because it's one of the this is the most punishing part for ammo starvation, and I ran into it as well. So if you can get through this, you'll probably be okay, because I found this is the point in the game that teaches you how important ammo is, and like, oh yeah, it's not plentiful at all. If you can get through this, like get through everything in the basement, you'll be fine. But yeah, right now you're in a rough position for sure. So anyway, man, good watching it. Good luck. You definitely had some wins and you had some losses, but yeah, keep at it. And for anyone who was watching this video, check out Kellen 10's channel, which I'll actually remember the link in the description this time. And thanks for watching. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. You get free pizza.
The free pizza is fake. I have no way of sending a free pizza, and I can't be sure if you don't live in some exotic locale where there is no pizza place, so have these fresh videos instead.
Or subscribe. That also doesn't get you free pizza.